What's up, world? I'm Jesse.
I'm Colin.
I'm Dallas.
And this is our review of the 17th Mission Impossible movie, Fallout.
Sorry.
Want to summarize?
Yeah, do it.
Synopsize?
Yeah, Mission Impossible Fallout follows the exact same format that every other Mission Impossible movie follows, which is Ethan Hunt's doing something spy-y, and then he messes up, and the government blames him, so now he's on the run from the government. Also, there's a rogue agent who ends up being the bad guy, and Tom Cruise tries to kill himself for 2 hours.
In various ways.
In various ways, yes.
Jumps off a building. Jumps out of a plane. Helicopter?
Helicopter.
Jumps
Falls
out-
out of a helicopter.
He jumped out of a plane.
He jumped out of a plane.
Okay.
Fell out of a
Remember
helicopter.
when they're going down to the thing?
There's a lot.
Jumped off a cliff at some point, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Like, if it's just a jumping off things movie, you gotta have a cliff in there somewhere.
Well, yeah. If you're going to jump off anything, cliff's got to be like number one.
This
Yeah.
could be our
He did do that in Mission Impossible
jumping
2,
off
though.
point. Let's talk about Ethan Hunt.
Sure.
Jesus.
Jump off. So Ethan, he's just Tom Cruise. He runs, he jumps
Yeah,
off and
Tom
stuff. He does dangerous things.
I do
You can tell him not
appreciate
to do.
the Mission Impossible movies that try to make Ethan human. Give him, like, emotions and thoughts and feelings and stuff. Because not every Mission Impossible movie does that. Happened in the first one, happened in the third one, happened in this one. So I do like that.
Okay.
Give him more of a... He's got stuff going on inside. He's not just a Terminator. Which I like him as a Terminator. Because I love Rogue Nation, I love Ghost Protocol. He's a Terminator in both of those.
Okay. I don't remember anything that happened in the last 5 of these movies. So
You
he's
saw
gonna
this
say some
movie, right?
things. Yeah, so definitely. I remember this
So
one
then, yes, you do.
for now.
Colin, what is your experience with the Mission Impossible franchise?
I have none. I have seen Mission Impossible Fallout and none of the other ones. So
Technically
this
saw
was,
Ghost Protocol. Because we sat you down
It
and we
was
made you watch.
on. I was not paying attention.
That's fair, we
There
were
was
talking.
some stuff in a hallway with a mirror, and that's the only thing I saw.
It wasn't a mirror. It was a...
All right, it's fancy screen. I
Yeah, it
don't
was like
remember.
a projection robot.
I think I do remember that.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it like
Yeah.
mimics the eyeballs of the person and then shows them a projection of the hallway.
They have a lot of weird tech.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Not
good.
in this one. Not a lot of weird tech in this one.
I mean,
they do. It's
The
just not
masks.
new from it's the
Yeah.
same stuff they've used, like the mask and the voice band-aid that they put on Simon Pegg's neck.
Which is cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool tech. It's
Cool tech.
it's cool. I think maybe because I haven't seen the other ones or because I just wasn't paying close enough
Mm-hmm.
attention. I didn't know what half of the stuff was doing when they did it. Like the thing that looked like a taser but wasn't a taser.
Oh, that was new.
I didn't
was
get
that?
what exactly that was.
The
It was
tracking
like
thing?
to remove the tracking thing, but then to
Oh,
put
the
the
one
one
that they
in,
put
but
in
then
his
they
neck.
used it for something
Yeah.
else. And like I didn't get what the voice patch was doing when they put it on.
It changed his voice.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I think I just missed that.
okay.
All right.
Really pretty clear.
Yeah, I feel like the tech didn't stand out. Like the mirror screen thing, that is a cool thing, and I can tell what it's doing. This stuff was kind of like, I don't know, it felt more like a means to an end and less cool tech.
Sure. I think this one was trying to go for that vibe. It's like... It kind of felt like the Casino Royale of the Mission Impossible franchise. It was like, we're going to go a little bit more down to earth on this one. We're not going to have giant robots solving all our problems.
It's hard for
Not
me
to that
feel
extent.
Like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard for me to feel like it's down to earth when Simon Pegg pulls off another man's face.
True.
And it's
But,
just
but again, that's the
oh, you're-
only bit of like sci-fi tech we get other
Yeah.
than that plastic taser thing and a drone.
Yeah, which I had to remember is in this franchise because when he did that, I was like, because was he Wolf Blitzer the first time?
Mhm.
And then he just pulls out the mask and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, they can do that. That was a cool scene though.
That was a cool
I
scene.
love that scene.
A lot of twists and turns in this movie that I appreciated.
Yeah. Some are very predictable,
Okay.
like Mr. August Walker.
Okay. Was that a twist? Because I feel like he's just set up like, here's the bad guy from minute one.
Yeah, I get.
Or at least here's the antagonist.
the movie acts like it's a reveal when it happens. Anyway, August Walker
Sure.
is Henry Cavill, Superman, super spy, man from Uncle. Superman from Uncle.
Man from Krypton.
He works with the CIA, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he works with the CIA. He's Angela Bassett's like main muscle. He has a reputation for killing people.
He is mainly muscle.
So she puts him
He's
on.
a bad guy.
Yes, he's a bad. I mean, he's not a bad guy.
No, he's a
But
bad
both.
guy.
He's bad.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
He's a bad
so
guy
Angela
and a bad
Bassett
guy.
is like, he needs to watch Ethan Hunt because Ethan Hunt is reckless or something. What was that about?
I mean, yeah, he's gone rogue 5 times now. So, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's like a turbulent non-buddy cop relationship for most of the movie. Until he's the bad guy.
And also has spontaneous beard-growing, shirt-colored changing, breast pocket appearing powers.
I didn't notice all that.
Listen, sometimes when you cock your fists...
All that literally happens in that one shot where he cocks his fist. His shirt changes color, a pocket grows.
Are you serious?
Yes, and then his stubble
I remember the
grows.
stubble thing.
But all that other stuff also happens. There's probably more things that happened that we're just not noticing. I don't know. The bathroom changed color. There was a lizard in the background. I don't know. Stan Lee made a cameo. That was the most intriguing part of his character, and it was unexplained, and I need a spin-off, an August Walker spin-off called...
He's definitely dead.
Walker Mission Ranger.
Yeah, he's dead, so good luck with that.
It's a prequel.
You could do a prequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel leading up to this moment.
But yeah, that scene, aside from that weirdness, that scene was amazing.
You saying that weirdness wasn't amazing?
I didn't even notice it.
The man grew a beard with his fists.
Shut up. I just want to complain some more about the fact that it was too predictable that he was the bad guy.
Complain away.
Because, I don't know why I use quotes. He's the bad guy. There's a part where I think he's telling Angela Bassett, Ethan is, John Lark.
Yes.
Ethan is John Lark, which is like the alias for a drug dealer or something like that. And she's like, but why would he do it? And then Henry Cavill basically gives like a manifesto of the reasons to do this. He's like, because he believes in a cause, and he's tired of this and this and that. And it's like, you're preaching right now from the perspective of the guy you're saying Ethan is. So it's like...
But again, I don't know. Is that a complaint that it was too predictable? Because I feel like that was also the reveal. Because then he hands her a phone, which is not the phone. We clearly see this is a clean, brand new phone, even though the other phone was smashed and damaged. And he says, here's all the evidence you need. So I'm like, at that point, it's not... We're still hinting that he's the bad guy.
Like
he's the bad
shifty,
guy.
like he's not to be trusted, but it's not. He's John Lark.
I guess fine. The fact that he was
the reveal
specifically
is like
John Lark,
terrorist,
but
or whatever.
Also, I guess just because in these movies, because I have seen other movies, then that mysterious alter ego name thing never matters. So it's like, he's the bad guy in the movie.
But like this one is like
reveal. There's
one specific bad guy that they're talking about through most of the movie. So it just feels like, okay, obviously we can't trust him. We know that from looking at him. But like,
also in his first scene, he like tries to strangle, or not strangle, but he removes the air from Tom Cruise's suit when they're doing the Halo jump.
That was really weird.
It was weird that we just didn't acknowledge it at all. Like at the end, because I'm like, that's a thing where you're not allowed on this mission anymore. You tried to kill me,
and he kind of played it off like a playful, like, haha, there's your oxygen, and then ran off. Like, what?
Well, because I guess Henry Cavill didn't know what had happened, or Walker, Texas Ranger, didn't know what had happened. So he's just like, oh look, you lost your oxygen, not knowing that he now had Ethan's oxygen.
It's just weird.
But Ethan would have been like, no, we're not continuing this mission when you just compromised us in the most horrendous and obvious way.
He could have had more to do in his own right. Like, the fact that they jump out of the plane, he spends the entire jump knocked out because I guess his oxygen didn't work for some reason.
He got struck by lightning, huh?
Oh, right. Yes.
You forget the lightning?
I did totally forget the lightning.
What? That's the entire scene. It's about them getting hit by lightning.
Well, also, Ethan was like, oh, no, this Halo jump, we can't do it because there's a storm.
Yeah.
And then he's like, YOLO. Jumps out anyway.
He's like, what, are you afraid of a little storm? Like, yeah. Like, lightning strikes the tallest thing in the area. If you are in the height of the lightning.
Wearing a metal suit.
I think I heard about that scene before I saw the movie.
Oh.
And I heard that he was actually, like, that Ethan Hunt got struck by lightning. Yeah, spoilers.
I thought you were going to say that Tom Cruise got struck by lightning, because I'm like,
that's my
of course
thing.
he would be.
I feel like Tom Cruise.
Well, the oxygen thing actually happened.
Really?
Yeah, they, like, took his oxygen out, and then he had to screw it back in, and hopefully he got it right. And then he jumped.
What's wrong with
because
these
he's
people?
Tom Cruise, and that's what he does.
Why does he do these things?
Because he can.
I just had a theory that, like, Tom Cruise was like, we got to make it look real. I'm going to strap a lightning rod to my back.
We're going to fly around until we find a storm.
Exactly.
But Ethan wasn't the one that was struck by lightning.
They both were.
Were they?
And that's the weird thing, because Ethan just wakes up. He shakes it off. Like, lightning hit them both, and then Ethan was, like, falling unconscious. And he just woke up. And I'm like, why are you not dead? And then Superman was out for the entire fall. I'm like, that's what you should be doing right now. You should both be out. But, you know, he's Tom Cruise.
I almost got struck by lightning once. I was driving along the street, Deming, New Mexico. All of a sudden, lightning struck. It was pretty cool. There was like a big flaming crater in the street. Yeah.
Like when Thor shows up?
Kind of, yeah.
That's
I mean, it wasn't that
crazy.
big, but yeah.
You didn't take a picture of this flaming crater?
This is like pre-cell phone age. It was a while ago.
All right, you have anything else to say about August Walker and his weird homicidal Timmons? That?
I think Henry Cavill did a good job.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was,
the
yeah,
actor.
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was good.
he was good as
He
this.
played it really well. He was a good villain.
Yeah, and he was like a dick villain, which I like dick villains, which is like guys you genuinely don't like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like a lot of times, and this is cool too, but you get villains who are cooler than the hero.
Mm.
You got Vader, you got Joker, arguably. You got yeah, but like bad guys are like, he's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'd be him.
You kind of like, yeah.
But then you get those dicks
root
who's
for
just like,
that
nah,
guy.
you need to die. And then Henry Cavill
Yeah.
was that guy, and I
it's
like it.
better when like the actor is so charismatic that it's like,
Yeah,
I hate you 95%. There's 5% of me that
Yeah.
feel like you're
because you're doing a good job at it.
Yeah. He's a good villain.
How you feel about that $30 million mustache of his?
Did not care.
It's a $30 million mustache. You better care.
I don't work for Paramount. Or Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers would be the one
I guess Warner Brothers
that
is the
dished
one
out the
who-
money. Yeah,
the problem.
this was the mustache that caused all the problems. Was it worth it?
Yeah,
Cool.
he looked good with the mustache.
No,
Alright.
no mustache. No facial hair is worth
Did you see
whatever
this
amount of
mustache
money-
though? Did you see the mustache
Whatever
though?
amount of money you just said, no facial hair is worth that.
Listen, it grew in the middle of a punch.
That wasn't the mustache.
I don't know. Mustache probably did something too. I think it was pink before the punch, and then it turned blue at the end.
Ilsa
Ilsa.
Faust.
I love this character.
Do you
I loved her in Rogue Nation. I love her more now. She was actually my choice for Catwoman
really?
in the DCEU.
Rebecca Ferguson.
Rebecca Ferguson is Catwoman now. I take that back because she is too good to be in the DCEU. And she needs to be doing better things with her life. Greatest Showman 2.
The character is English.
Yes.
Okay.
And yet her name is Ilsa Faust. Is that where you're going with this?
I just don't understand. Why do you name a character Faust
I
if
feel like
they're
it's-
not a wizard or like making a deal with the devil or some kind
What
of
is-
sorcerer?
It's a
Is that
name.
German? Ilsa
Yeah.
Faust, right? Yeah, it's just a German name.
I mean, there are German names that we just don't use anymore. You never
I don't know
character
why you're
Faust
getting
now?
hung up on her name. It's just a name. You didn't know her last name 20 minutes ago. It
Yeah.
didn't matter 20 minutes
That's why I
ago.
wasn't complaining about this 20 minutes ago.
Well, why does it matter?
Well, now he is.
It doesn't matter that much.
I mean, we are on camera talking about the movie. So, yeah, if you're going to do it now.
Right. That's about enough of that.
I like the weird dynamic that she has with Ethan, where it's like, it's, again, the reason I want her to be Catwoman, it's a very Catwoman-Batman relationship.
Is it?
Like, I might kill you, but also think I'm in love with you. But yeah, I really, really like that character. I like the dynamic. And I like the fact that she came back. Because they never come back, these female love interests that he has. But,
I mean, the main one, his wife, returned.
yeah, because that's his wife. But I also like that. I thought it was a very...
Did they get divorced? Or is she still his
No,
wife?
well, she's officially dead.
Officially, but
Right.
obviously she's not. So, like,
Well, but officially, so yeah, they're
Oh,
not married anymore
okay.
because till death do you part.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
gotcha.
he is no longer a married man.
Are we moving
Hell
on
yeah.
first?
No, I want to talk about the weird... Is it a love triangle?
Between who?
It has to be a
Ethan,
rectangle because
Elsa,
Julia's
and
married.
Julia. And yeah.
I don't
him.
feel like there's anything between him and Julia anymore. Like, yeah, the feelings
Well,
are
there is
still there, but there's not.
definitely love.
But yeah, it's
still
not
there.
a-
They
But
both
it's not
love each
like
other.
they're not gonna shack up. I don't.
Yeah, it's not a triangle
Yeah.
in the narrative sense because
Okay.
he's like, oh, you're married, you're happy, I gotta go.
Yeah, I don't think
I did think it was a very
anything was gonna
Have
rekindle.
fun being dead.
more mature way of doing that than I've seen in many movies.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
think
like
I'm doing that
shoot
story.
the husband or anything.
Yeah, and the husband was a perfectly decent guy.
I like that.
Which I was waiting for that shoe to drop, and I'm really glad they didn't.
I'm glad he was
He
just
was
a nice
just
man.
a nice guy the whole time. Like, he was such an overly nice guy, though.
Also, it's Wes Bentley. Like, you look at his face and
Oh, yeah, he's a bad guy.
You make maces to kill children. Like,
Yeah.
you just look like a bad
I
person.
did not recognize him, and for
Really?
a good few minutes, I kept thinking it was like Milo Ventimiglia.
I can understand that. Let's
So-
talk about team dynamic.
Team dynamic. What are the teams in this movie? We have IMF.
Yeah.
We have the CIA.
Yeah.
We have MI6.
Uh huh.
Was there an MI6 team, or is it just
I
Ilsa?
think it's also,
Yeah.
but they're
Yeah.
a team in the.
I mean, technically,
They exist
yes,
in the
we
movie.
don't see it.
No, wait, never mind. I was gonna say the White Widow, but
Yeah.
she doesn't work for MI6.
Let's
she
talk about
just
her because she has a team.
She was great. She was a cool
works
character.
with them.
I ain't like her.
Really? Pourquoi?
What was the point of her relative to him as a person?
Relative
Like,
to Ethan?
What
Yeah,
she
him as a
did
person.
for the plot, fine. But like, they meet and then she kisses him for no reason, and that was never really addressed.
That's why I didn't like her.
Like,
because-
who are
Okay.
you?
Well, she was attracted to him. He's Tom Cruise.
Okay,
You don't
but,
just
like, this
kiss
is the kind of
somebody
thi-
you're attracted to just
You
because
do
you're
if you're
attracted
in
to
that-
them.
No.
So if you're a bad person in a position of power and you see this attractive person walk into your club, I guess, you just go for it.
She's a weirdo. And
Yeah.
it's just like when she randomly kissed him, it felt very James Bond to me
Yeah.
because of the way James Bond just kisses women
Yeah.
without their permission.
He didn't kiss her. She kissed him.
I'm like,
That
she's
doesn't-
James Bond in this situation.
Oh,
Right.
gotcha.
She's the not misogynist, misandrist. Like when he does stuff like that in the movies, it's like, ugh. So when she did it, I reacted the same way. But you know, the movie doesn't care. But other than that, she's just, you know, ooh, you're dangerous. I like you. I'm dangerous too. And she didn't really have much more going for her.
It's a cool character, though.
Didn't care. I mean,
It's a cool concept. I don't think it's a cool character because it wasn't much of a character.
yeah, it's a character trope. I run this criminal gang, and you know, I'm mysterious. I have a nickname, the White Widow,
Yeah.
that I got from humanitarian work somehow.
Sure.
You know,
As you do.
save a few children's
I
lives.
did hate the
and-
name.
I didn't hate the name itself. I just hated the fact that they said like, oh, you know, her humanitarian work has garnered her the nickname White Widow, and it's like, what?
Also, what is that supposed to? Is it white because she wears white? Is it white because she is white? Is it white because she's a nice person?
But
You
also
guys,
the
bam,
thing
just
is
keep
like,
going.
if it's white because she's nice, what the hell?
I mean,
Well, I mean,
hold on.
white,
She is a villain called the White
purity,
Widow, and we do have a superhero.
pretty
called
common
the Black Widow.
association.
You know, like White Knight.
Yeah, but then the widow, like, did she have a
Did she kill her
husband? Did she?
Jesse has a question.
No, I have a comment.
Yeah, I know.
White Widow's a weed, as in a marijuana.
I've heard
It
of that
is-
before.
It is a marijuana.
The more we're hearing, the less this nickname makes sense.
Yeah,
a
that
drug
was
dealer,
weird.
then.
With nothing. I mean, I guess maybe that's what she deals in. She's a bad guy with a criminal organization.
No,
right?
because she was dealing in plutonium.
That too. Yeah, a little bit of weed, a little bit of weed, a little bit of plutonium.
Let's talk about IMF. I love Simon Pegg. Inf. Simon Pegg, what's his
Pegg's
name?
great.
Benji?
Benji.
Benji.
Benji's
He's my
awesome.
favorite. He's been in this world, but he still reacts the way you would react if you're not used to any of this stuff going on.
He is great comic relief. He's not just comic relief.
Yeah, exactly. Because
He is-
he's very useful.
He is very useful.
He's the guy in the chair.
And when he needs to be, he's serious.
Mhm.
Yeah. When it's a serious situation, he'll be serious about it.
Yeah,
Which
he
I think is really cool.
tried to save Faust's life in
Faust.
that warehouse, shack, house, cabin thing.
Yeah, that was a
She
great
in with
fight.
Solomon. It was a cool fight. I really just talked about Benji because he's
Yeah, there are
my
other
favorite.
people on the team.
my favorite part of the team dynamic.
I like Ving Rhames.
He's good too.
Yeah. And I love if Ilsa, do we count her as part of the team? She part of the
You
team?
might as well.
Yeah, she's part of the team. I like it. I got a very like Batman, Robin, Batgirl, Catwoman vibe
Wait,
from
wait,
the team.
Wait.
I know. I don't know.
Who's Ving Rhames? I just want to know that.
He's either Robin or Catwoman.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's either Robin or Batgirl.
This is your metaphor.
I know.
You can't.
Shut up, Colin. Colin, shut up. Okay,
Vibes.
so he's either Robin.
Shut up.
Simon Pegg and Ving Rhames are Robin and Batgirl. Which one is which? I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah,
Nah, Simon Pegg has to be Batgirl because he's the guy in the chair, and Batgirl
you're
can't
right. He's
walk,
a tech.
So she's-
Yeah.
He's Oracle.
Sure.
Well, no, Batgirl can walk.
I mean, so can Simon Pegg.
Oracle can't.
But no, I love like you can tell that, especially now that they have this team set up for the past couple movies now, it's a team that has built a chemistry together. Not only do the actors all have a chemistry from doing 3 movies together now, the characters in the movie kind of have that chemistry where it's like we know each other and we can
Yeah.
have this shorthand with each other and talk very quickly and quick with each
Same
other.
old Ethan.
Yeah. And I like that Elsa kind of throws a wrench in all that. Every time she shows up, it kind of throws everything out of whack. Like, who is this strange person who hasn't been here
Yeah, the
for
Catwoman.
4 movies? Yeah. I also love, favorite line in the movie is when Simon Pegg is complaining that he has to be the decoy.
Yeah.
He's like, why do I have to be Solomon? And then Ving Rhames just goes. That was great.
You think I'm gonna do it? It's good.
They're fun. I like them. They,
Same.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Batman. All right.
No. Oh, no, wait, no. Their leader is Alec Baldwin.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, he can't be
technically.
Batman. He's not in the field.
He's, Alfred?
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon. He is Commissioner Gordon. But he survived a whole movie, which is like a record for that character.
He also survived much more of a fight with Henry Cavill than he should have.
Yeah, I mean,
So here's
Look.
how that fight should have gone. Alec Baldwin walks up to Henry Cavill, and Cavill punches him in the face, and he dies.
he dodged it.
He got hit a couple of times.
Did he?
It was
Sure.
a fight.
Yeah, he's really good at it. He's good at the fighting.
He died, so
He's the Secretary of Defense. He should be able to fight.
that's not how that works.
You know how it works.
What does that mean?
Like, it wasn't that. I feel like you're exaggerating how long that fight was. He showed up, threw a couple punches. Henry Cavill won, as it should
He
be.
got to a couple punches, so it lasted longer than it should have. That bothers me more than it should.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Like
It's the mustache gets in the way. Like his peripheral vision is compromised.
It doesn't
He's
make
got
any
this
sense.
giant mustache.
Let's talk about Tom Cruise jumping off of stuff.
He does that a lot. Well, the stunts in this movie are ridiculously awesome.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah, it's kind of what makes the movie.
Although, at this point, are we just to assume that everything he does on camera, he's really doing?
I mean,
Yeah.
he has a stunt double.
Does he?
He doesn't do everything.
No, he does
Doesn't
everything.
he?
I don't think so. I just assume that he would. Also, I mean, somebody's got to do something when he breaks his ankle.
Yeah, they stop filming.
But then they don't have to push it back? Like, how's that work?
No, that's the thing, is they just film faster after like 7 months or whatever.
They filmed around his character.
They stopped production for a bit.
All the parts that he wasn't in, they just filmed those parts.
So yeah, that's a stunt. He jumps from a building to another building.
Breaks his ankle while doing it.
And my thing is like, were you jumping foot first?
Yeah,
Did
so
you
if you
just
look at
slam
the
it on the
footage
wall?
of him breaking it, it's basically, yeah, that's what it is. So he's doing this.
And you're supposed to miss the building, right?
He is supposed to miss the
Supposed
building.
to land
So
like that.
the wall is here. I know you can't see, but the camera can. And his foot just crashes into it like that. And then he crashes into it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like the story, though, because apparently he gets up and he does that little weird hobble walk that you see in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, hey, guys, my leg's broken.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I've heard him tell that story on some
yeah.
interview show. Also, he got struck by lightning, which I'm choosing to believe really happened because
Yeah,
of Tom Cruise.
I think so, too. He flew around till he found a storm. Halo jumped into the storm.
Halo jump. Now I know what a halo jump stands for, and that is an acronym.
Wait. I don't know what it stands for, but high altitude.
Yeah? Okay,
What's
you
the
got
rest?
this. Low open.
Yes, low opening.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
because
From
the
here, you
parachute.
open your parachute
Gotcha.
here. Oh yeah, he learned to fly a helicopter apparently.
Which, you know, is a useful skill to have, I
Sure.
guess. If
Why
you're
not?
Tom Cruise and presumably will be in a helicopter again at some point in your life.
Definitely.
Who was it that crashed a helicopter, like last year or the year before?
What?
Some
Harrison
celebrity.
Ford?
Yes, that's the
Oh,
one.
okay. Plane.
Yeah,
Plane.
Crashed a
Plane.
plane
That's
into a
what
golf
it
course, yeah.
Which is crazy. Cause
So, like, it's a useful skill if you do it well, which Tom Cruise does,
Which,
apparently.
you know, most skills are.
A lot.
Which that scene was awesome. The helicopter versus helicopter scene.
I was wondering how that was gonna work, because I think Benji asked him like,
How'd you get in the helicopter?
not even that, like when you get there, how are you gonna get it from him? You're in separate helicopters. He's like, I'll figure it out.
But that's what I love that entire scene, because it was like, I'm running on foot after this helicopter.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are you going to do? I'll figure it out. How'd you get in the helicopter? I figured it out. Okay, but now you're in separate helicopters. How are you going to get it from them? I'll figure it out. And I love it because it was building to the moment where now I'm thinking about that. Like, I can't wait to see how he gets into
I was thinking about that immediately. As soon as he got into a different helicopter and chased him, I was like,
now what?
so are you gonna jump from yours to his? Are you gonna crash them and hope the detonator's fine? What do you do?
He did a lot. Well, I did like
Did
that
so
this
much.
movie didn't try to do that one big scene to top the airplane scene from the last movie and the building scene from the movie before that. Like, they were just like, no, we're just going to do a bunch of really cool action scenes.
Yeah.
We're not going to try to do that one scene that everyone comes out here talking about. Which I thought was cool. Because then you get, like, the chase scene, the car chase. So when he rescues Solomon, all the way until they turn him in to Alec Baldwin's character, that is like a 20-minute sequence of just chase after chase after chase after chase.
Very exciting.
And it stayed exciting. And I remember thinking, I don't think most other movies could pull this off, where you go from a chase scene directly into another chase scene. Because at that point, I'm like, you're overdoing it. I'm getting bored. Stop. But it was just the way that director
Christopher McQuarrie.
McQuarrie, thank you. The way that he shot it, the way that he staged everything, it kept you like literally on the edge of your seat. They were intense. They were exciting, and you have some that were shot in a very action hero kind of way, and you got other ones that were shot in a very emotional or tense kind of way.
Yeah.
And so when you put them back to back, it doesn't feel like you're overdoing it. It just feels like, okay, cool, let's keep going with this. If that makes any sense.
Also about that scene. That's the scene where Ilsa is chasing them on the motorcycle, right?
Yes. I think they were some of the best action sequences I've seen in a long time.
They were really good.
Probably of the year. Because the thing is, like, there's a scene where there is no sound at all played during the action sequence. It's just score. He's picturing himself having to kill all these cops. And I just thought there was something really powerful about that. And ballsy, because it was a major action sequence. It was a sequence that could potentially be the third act of another movie. The way sound and music and the camera work worked in this movie. There's another shot where Ilsa's driving down like a tunnel full of pillars, and the way the sound cuts to like this
I like that. I noticed that a lot.
I was like, oh my god, thank you for doing
Yeah,
that.
that sounded cool.
It was just, I feel like this is the kind of movie where I can say it's really fun, but not in that excuse kind of way that most people use it as when they say this movie was really
Like
fun.
when I was like, Justice League is fun.
Right, exactly. I feel like a lot of it are Solo, where people are like, at least it's fun. No, this movie was fun, but also it was so damn good. I feel like you could study this movie in film school, and I think it'll go down in history that way. The way the Bourne trilogy has gone down, or like French Connection, or something, where you can study it in film school and it will hold up to that kind of scrutiny. But also, if you just want to sit back and shove popcorn down your face, this is the perfect movie for that too. And I love it when movies do that, because I really, really, really hate.
Appeal to both sides.
Yeah, I really hate this separation that people tend to have in their brain. Where like, if it's a blockbuster, that means it can't be that good.
Yeah.
Really, it's not going to have that level of depth or emotion or whatever. And if it's going to have those things, then it must be boring.
Yeah.
And it's like, not only is that
Citizen Kane, or you can be Avengers.
right. And I feel like not only is that the audience perspective, but that's the filmmaker's perspective. If I'm making Citizen Kane, then it has to be boring. And if I'm making the Avengers, it has to be dumb. And it's like, nah, you can do this, where it's neither, both, whatever.
Both.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, neither.
Boring and
Neither
dumb.
boring, neither dumb.
Fun and
Yeah.
smart.
Both boring and dumb, like Transformers. This is not technically my favorite movie of the year, but it might be the best movie of the year so far, I think. Colin, do you concur?
No, but
Yeah, I figured you would.
But we've had this discussion. I don't believe in good or bad art, so I can't say what is the best movie.
But you believe in your favorite art.
I also
so it's not,
didn't
you're saying it's
particularly
not your
care about
favorite.
this movie. Yeah, no.
So technically you agree with me, and you just don't believe the second half of my sentence exists.
Like Colin, I also don't separate my favorite from what I think is the best. 'Cause, best to me. It's not, either for me.
Okay.
It's good. It's on my top 10 list somewhere. I still think I'm going to forget all about it for some reason, just because that's what happens when I watch Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like these movies were cursed a long time ago. Like in the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher kind of way. Just every movie comes out and we go, that was awesome. And then a month from now we're like, oh, did that happen?
Yeah.
And I don't understand why that's the case.
It might be because they're so formulaic and they take so long in between movies. Because it's like,
Maybe.
they made 6 of these movies in 22 years. The MCU has 21 movies.
In 10 years.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's just like, we watch this movie, it's very fun, and then you give us like the size of the gap between the Olympics to forget about it, and then it comes back and like, oh yeah, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I'll probably enjoy that.
Oh, I was going to compare it to the new Planet of the Apes trilogy. I feel like that fell into the same category of these are freaking masterpieces of filmmaking that are also very fun in a blockbuster popcorn kind of way, except for the last one.
That people just don't talk about.
But people weren't talking about them for whatever reason, and I don't understand sometimes.
Interesting.
Some weird curse upon these franchises. So what was your favorite scene in the movie?
The bathroom scene.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Probably mine too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
think
was
so.
amazing. He threw that man through a bathroom mirrored wall.
Through the mirror
thing.
wall, yeah.
But that was great, and that guy was, I don't know who that actor is, the guy who was fighting both of them.
Yeah.
But he's fantastic.
He was really good.
He was.
And I love just the shots of Henry Cavill and Tom Cruise reacting to the fact that they're getting their ass kicked this hard, because they're like, this has never happened to us. We don't lose fights.
Cavill goes up, he's like, all right, let's do this. And then he like hits him in the throat, and he's like, what?
Yeah. Like,
What's happening to me?
This is the first, because you guys know this is the first movie he's in, right? Henry Cavill? First Mission Impossible movie he's been in. But presumably he's had a Tom Cruise-esque career in the spy industry
He
so
just
far.
kills people.
I just win every fight I get into, because of course I'm gonna. And Tom Cruise, he wins every fight he gets into. And this one, they're both looking at each other like, I don't know what to do here.
But yeah.
My plan was literally just beat him up, and it's not
Exactly.
working. So, for the first time
And
in
Ethan's plan
6
was
movies.
to be very subtle. It was like,
I hated that he did the to hit him with the needle thing. Like, why didn't you just like that'd have been you're a spy, man. Come on. Like, you got the needle, it's here in your arm, just like, hey buddy, how's it going? That's it. Instead he was like, dink,
in the most
dink, dink.
conspicuous way. They both got on either side of him, and they're like, he's looking at Ethan like, what are you doing, dude?
Like, I could do that to a normal dude at a bathroom and not think of it like it'd be weird. But like, who cares? I already got the needle on him, right? That's all you gotta do.
Get to know your drugging a stranger technique.
I don't know. It wouldn't be. Ah!
Yeah,
That's
you
for
do
sure.
that, you get distracted, and then I come and smack him in the face with a laptop. Oh,
Which
man.
is so stupid, because now you broke the laptop. Way to go.
He hit him hard as hell, too.
You really
Like,
did
that
knock
actor's
him out.
dead.
Yeah. But other than that, stupidness.
It was great. It was a great scene.
Yeah.
The fight was amazing.
It really
That's
was.
it.
And again, I love the fact that there was no music, so you could just hear the.
You hear the punches landing, and it's like,
Oh
ooh,
man, you could feel them.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
In dress shirts.
That was great.
Cool. So future of the franchise, you seem to care more than we do.
If they keep getting better, then yeah, I really do care. I can't wait to see what happens, especially now that there seems like there's going to be a through line for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm interested to see where that goes. I haven't ever needed a through line in my Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah.
But if we're going to get one, cool, because I like that. I like this cast.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that we seem to have settled on this cast instead of changing it every movie. Tom Cruise and his amazing friends.
I want Jeremy Renner and Paula Patton back.
Yeah, and I didn't understand. It doesn't make sense why either of those characters aren't back. But yeah, if we can get them back, that'd be cool.
Colin, future of the franchise, any thoughts?
There will be more of these movies. There will be spies in them. Presumably, he'll get betrayed by somebody and somebody else.
Colin, did you like this movie?
Not really.
See, this is why we gotta have opening thoughts, because I did not realize that until this moment.
Oh, yeah, he
Like,
told
I
me
just
after the
figured
movie.
out. You didn't like it, huh?
It's not my action movies are not my thing.
Sounds cup of tea.
So this movie was kind of there needs to be a movie equivalent of in one ear out the other, because it doesn't apply when there's also visuals.
This is not the first time you said that. So, future franchise. Mission Impossible 7. Whatever it's called. Still have Ilsa, right?
Here we go again.
Mission Impossible 7, here we go again. Oh, I get it, mommy.
There it is.
Yeah. So,
Mission
Ethan-
Impossible.
Ethan dies
Here we
this
go
time.
again.
Like,
Ooh.
actually dies.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jumps off of something. Doesn't make it.
All right.
Tom
Are we
Cruise
saying,
dies
here's
or
the thing.
Ethan
That's what I was gonna ask.
I'll get to that. So, here's the thing.
Okay.
We're gonna see Ethan's death.
Okay.
And, of course, it's actually gonna be Tom Cruise's death.
Yeah, because he does his own stuff.
He was doing that in real
He's
life.
not gonna die for fake.
Yeah.
Right? He's
like,
gonna
all right.
commit.
So we need to kill Ethan off in this scene, and Tom Cruise just starts saying goodbye to his family. 'Cause he's like, all right, cool. If I gotta jump
walks
out
in
of,
like, all right, I got the will
Family.
written. Let's go.
so he jumps out of a plane and just dies, the other guy style. Aim for the bushes.
I'm just picturing Bruce Banner and Thor Ragnarok jumping out of thing. Just that'll be how the Mission Impossible franchise ends, which is Tom Cruise.
Well, no, because here's the thing. Ilsa, Faust,
Faust.
makes a deal with the devil
Why? What?
to bring him back. And guess who plays the devil?
Fuck you.
Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis.
I hate.
Motion capture. You didn't think I could do it this time.
Andy
said it couldn't be done.
will come back as Henry Cavill's left shirt pocket. And only appears after fistcocks.
This one is just going to be called Mission Impossible Faust.
Mission Impossible. Fistcock.
No. All right, cool. So, what are your thoughts? Mission Impossible. Do you like it? Do you not care about it? Is it in one ear, out the other? Do
Why
you want
do you
Andy
think-
Serkis to play the devil in the Faust spinoff?
Why do you think this franchise doesn't get the attention it deserves? Do you think it just doesn't deserve it? Or do you think they made a deal with the devil already and now they are cursed?
Yes. So,
At the Reshoots on YouTube.
also on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Snapchat, Instagram. Wow.
All the grams and chats
A lot of
and
things.
snaps
Uh,
and stuff.
at the Reshoots for all of that.
I am on the Twitters at the Jester1138.
Don't look for me. You won't find me.
Colin is also at the Twitters at Duck McGuck.
He also has a Twitter, Mr. Faust on Twitter. And I,
At Fistcock on Twitter.
a king named Simba on Twitter. You can find me. You can look for me. I'll be there. Not hiding like some people.
All right, guys. Have fun out there. Bye. Bow, bow, bow.
I think you were doing the
that
Mission
was
Impossible
bad.
scene, and I was doing the Imagine Dragons song.
They start off the same, don't they? Is that the same?
Stupid. Movies are so stupid.
I would think she would change her name given that she has to be in hiding.
She should have changed it to Faust.
Julia Faust.
Well, no, because then she would have
It'd be
been.
weird.
Yeah.
It'd be weird for Ethan. Just
Is it not already?
I was gonna say it's pretty weird for Ethan to see her.
Yeah, but,
and
like,
then
you don't
see
wanna-
her husband.
call out the wrong name that ends up being the right name. You know what I mean?
Who calls out the last name?
It's a fun name to say. Faust.
Not in that context.
But yeah.
Ving Rhames is funny. You trying to get him to talk?
I don't know what
signing.
he's doing there.
We don't have as good chemistry as being Raymond and Simon Pegg.
Apparently not.
Benji
Which is
and...
weird. You've known each other for like 12 years?
Yeah, but he's being ridiculous all the time. I don't know how to deal with that.
I guess just run. Run, Tom Cruise, run. Run. Alright. We did it backwards. You have some thoughts? What are your thoughts?
If I did, they've fled my head in terror.
No, mine's not as thick as frickin' Henry Cavill's. Mine's not $30 million, Colin.
He doesn't have a Yosemite Sam mustache.
Yes, he does.
Do you?
I said I don't think so.
Do
What do
you
you
not?
Don't you?
What do you?
Don't you?
What are you even asking at this point? Don't I not think so?
He gave us soda. It was so fast. Because she broken it to the devil.